Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she's done it again. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you love Donald Trump and want to see him as president again, please join this channel as a member by hitting that join button. I know a lot of us are not fans of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the representative from the Bronx, New York, and I know a lot of us would like to see Rep. Ocasio-Cortez removed from Congress and just stop being a stain on the institution. But she's now calling for articles of impeachment, and this, to me, is absolute lunacy. But she herself is calling for articles of impeachment. Well, against who? Against the Supreme Court. Presumably only the conservative justices. But she says she is going to file articles of impeachment because apparently she's failed basic civics. What's the crime? That they made a decision you didn't like on Trump's immunity? You banana. This woman is a complete and utter buffoon. I hate to use mean words, but she's a dimwit. I think we all know it. I think we all watch her, and we cannot believe that people elected her and continue to elect her. And why? What? Maybe because she's pretty. I don't know. She's pretty to some people. Some people, that's their cup of tea. I don't know. But they keep electing her. So she wants to bring articles of impeachment against the Supreme Court. And to give you an idea of how ridiculous this is, I want you to watch the video I'm about to include here. And then I want you to let me know in the comments, isn't it AOC who should be the one that gets impeached?
Clutching.
There's no doubt. And Alina, AOC, to the extent anyone listens to her anymore, the people in the South Bronx didn't listen to her in last week's primary, and she tried to save Jamal Bowman, of all people. Today, she's talking about treason, bribery, other crimes and misdemeanors. She's saying she's going to impeach the Supreme Court justices because she didn't get her way on an immunity case. This seems like dangerous rhetoric, but what's the practical implication of a sitting member of Congress moving to impeach justices?
Well, it's not surprising, honestly, Kellyanne. They're so desperate. They've realized after the debate, they've realized after their failing DAs and AGs that are Soros-backed and backed by radical left donors, that they have no chance. And the truth of the matter is we have to keep fighting. We can't get lackadaisical because there are people like AOC who came from being a bartender who is now jumping around in the Bronx, screaming at the top of her lungs. Let's just remember, they scream and call Donald Trump what they are themselves. This is insurrection behavior. This is behavior to create fear in the American people, to believe that the Supreme Court, which we have always respected, and I respect the dissent, I respect both the majority and the dissent as an attorney, but also as an American. Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with the dissent. But the behavior of people like AOC is the exact behavior that they would like the American people to believe that MAGA Republicans, MAGA Americans, people that love this country, that is what we are. And that is just frankly false. They are calling us what they are because they don't want us to look at themselves. That is why they're afraid. Because if Donald Trump, and when Donald Trump wins the election in November, when we show up and speak our minds and our voices, this will end in this country. We'll get back to the America we know, Kellyanne.
I think it's particularly dangerous, Greg and Alina, when you have members of one branch of government, the Congress, highly critical of a Supreme Court decision